Many people say that they want to write a book, yet 9 out of every 10 people who start writing a book never finish it, leaving one of their biggest dreams unfulfilled. So, what is it about the 1 in 10 people who do finish writing their book? What do they have, and what drives them to complete their books, their plays, and their songs? Welcome to the Editor's Desk, where we explore their writing experiences, their motivations, and their struggles. And now, here are your hosts, author, writing coach, and self-publishing guide, Lynn Everard, and author, Louise Gomez.
4, 3, 2.
It's Thursday evening in South Florida, and you are watching the Editor's Desk live. My name is Lynn Everard.
Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Louise Gomez. Super excited to be here tonight.
So, Louise, you know that I'm all about numbers, right? When we were writing our book,
Yep.
I kept saying, well, here's our word count now.
Oh yes, and I would
Right?
tell you, wait a minute, let's not count the words. Let's make our words count. I remember that.
Exactly.
I remember
So today, as I was thinking about the show,
Yeah.
I was thinking about the significance of some numbers. And so we published our book
that. Yep.
on June 22nd of 2022.
Yes, we did.
Our book is 222 pages.
Wow.
And now our last show of 2022
Yes.
is our 22nd show.
Yes, and our life path number in numerology is 2.
Yes.
And our special guest, my son, Gabriel Sostri, is 22. Is going to be 22 in this year. So it's crazy stuff, right?
So welcome to Deuces or Wild.
There you go. I don't know what it all means. I'm just going to take it that it's all a good thing, right?
It's all a good thing. And so with that,
Yes.
oh, and he's going to sing 2 songs
And
tonight,
he's going
right?
to sing 2 songs. I'm
So-
excited to introduce my lovely son, Gabriel Sostre. I get to read his bio real quick. Oh my God, this is so exciting. At only 21 years old, Gabe Sostre has been creating music that is conducive to inspiring people of all walks of life to be able to express their authentic self and feelings in a feel-good way. Starting to perform at only the age of 10 years old, Gabe knew that performing as well as connecting with people is something that comes easy to him. After pursuing acting and chorus in his earlier childhood, it was a smooth transition over to creating his own music. Welcome to our show.
Thank you guys for having me today. I'm super excited to be here.
We've been talking about having you on for quite some time.
Like almost 2
yeah.
months now.
I know.
I'm glad I'm actually here officially.
Thank you so much for coming. I know Lynn and I have a special place in our heart for young kids, right?
Yeah.
We love to see them flourish and to grow and to really live into being their best version of themselves. And of course, as your mom, I'm going to believe that that's, as a parent, your dad and I gave you the soil for you to be able to figure out what it is you liked and then excel and do the things, because you've tried so many different things in life, right?
For sure, yeah. So, I mean, honestly, I'm really thankful that you guys have given me such a great foundation. And growing up, you guys introduced me to all these things like acting, all the arts, sports, and I'm excited that I can do my own thing and be passionate about it and make it a career. So it means so much to me.
Wow, I think I'm tearing up over here.
I still have like 20 minutes left. It's okay.
Wow. It's true. I know, Lynn, you have talented children as well. I know your son also writes his own music, plays the guitar, I believe, and sings. So I know, like, that feeling. You know how I'm feeling, right? And you get to showcase
Absolutely.
your kids' talent
Yeah.
because, you want them to be happy. And I feel like you know, with you doing, I know you had leading roles in the school plays. Boca High had the best school plays, just saying. And you had really great roles. I feel like all those things that you've learned, you know, how do you, let me ask you, I know how I feel, but how have all those things that you've learned, how have they helped you to get to where you are today?
I mean, everything like acting and choir and like creating music, it brings me peace, and it's something that I love to do. So getting the opportunity to perform is one of the most important things in my life. So the fact that I was able to do that for the past over 10 years, it's made me who I am today, and it's led me to being here and creating music and being a musician and following my passion. So honestly, everything that I've experienced has made a great impact in my life.
Wow, that's a special gift to be able, because I know that it took me years to be able to even ever think about being on a stage, and to be able to do that at your age, I think that is just, all those skills really help them, not only in, you know, on stage, but in life. Like, you know, I feel like they've helped you in all areas of your life.
For sure, it has. It definitely has.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like it's given you more confidence in yourself?
I definitely believe so, and I was taking acting classes throughout college as well as high school, and that has helped me like fully break out of my shell and be comfortable in who I am as a person, and hopefully that translates to other people and inspires other people to be themselves without any hesitation.
So I've had the pleasure of hearing some of your songs on YouTube, and so I have to ask you a question. Louise
Go for
knows
it.
the question that's coming because I ask it of every singer-songwriter that comes in to our show, and that is, tell us how you create your music, your songs. Like, do the words come first? Do the music come? Do they come together?
That's a really good
Where does it
question.
all come from?
So my process has definitely changed throughout the years. I would say over the past year, so I have roommates who are all producers, and getting to hear them create music like inspires me in the moment. And then so whenever they're done with the beat or the music, they'll send it my way, and I'll just play it on the speakers and just like listen at first. And I'll listen at first, and I'll just like get melodies in my head, and I'll get ideas of what sounds good, and I'll start humming, I'll start singing some stuff, and words will start flowing to my head. So I usually listen to the music first, and then the melodies will come second, and then lyrics will come third for me.
Wow. Okay.
And what about like state of mind of where you're at? Like, you know, because, you know, we all go as humans, it's part of the human experience. We have our highs and we have our lows. Does any of that affect you where you get more
100%.
traction?
Yeah, I mean, I will make music based on how I'm feeling that day. If I'm feeling really sad or really happy, I'll bring it in my music. And the thing that I love about what my process is that I don't like to write as much anymore as I used to. Now I like to go in the studio and like record bar by bar, and it captures exactly how I'm feeling in the moment, and it feels really authentic. It's authentic to me, so I know it translates pretty well. So I know like back then, like when I was like writing all the time, like writing instead of just like punching in, punching out, it was good. But then after I'd be like, oh, I feel like I need to go back and change this or change that. But nowadays it's like, for me, it's like how I'm feeling in the moment. That's exactly how it should come out. And that works for me.
So when you sent me that song, Santa Fe, I was like, oh my God, I love this. I think I sent it to you right away.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh my God, I love this song. It has
Thank
kind
you.
of like a, what did I say, like Frankie
I
Ocean?
said like Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean type of like super cool, chill.
For sure.
I think I played it like 20 times that night. I was like, oh my God, this is a banger. This is it. This is the one. So what How did you feel? Did you feel right away that that was like, can you tell if that's going to be like,
That was that was an amazing day. So everything fell into place really naturally. So that day I was with my friend Vil, and he's just started playing this beat that he got sent over, and we're playing it on my speakers, and I was putting up the LED lights on my wall,
okay.
and out of nowhere I just start humming, and then the chorus came to my head like after 20 seconds of listening to the beat. I was just like Santa Fe, and then it all started coming naturally. And then after that, I recorded the chorus, and then I started recording the verses as well, and it was very special to me, and they loved it, so I just kept on going with it.
I'm ready to hear it. I don't know about you, Lynn.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready, because then we'll have more questions we can ask
Sure.
after that. So if you'd like to go get yourself set up,
Yeah.
All right, yeah, sounds good.
Jill-
Jill's
that.
back
That would be
there.
great.
That would be great.
And-
Yeah, yeah, when I heard that song, I said, "Oh, that's the one." Like I could just envision it I can envision it on the radio.
yeah, because it has Santa Fe. When you first hear that name, you think of a town that's been more associated with traditional country music than you would with other types of music. But this is such a blend of styles
Yes.
and things, and that's why but yet it's so appealing to the ear. It's so terrific to listen to. So it's an evolving sound.
Yeah, and what I like is his music has also evolved because he's been singing and doing music for a long time. So
Right.
as a parent, I hear that song, I'm like, "Oh, I can see the evolution of it, you know." So I think we're ready to
Yeah, let's go.
get him started.
So this song is called Santa Fe. It's off my new album entitled Santa Fe as well. So if you enjoy it, feel free to check me out on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Tidal, Pandora, iHeartRadio. But this is called Santa Fe, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Like Santa Fe, you never rain. I think I could learn a lot from you. I might save a little spot for you. Never ends like ecstasy. I think I could learn a lot of you. No, there's really nothing I won't do. There's nothing I won't do to change your mind. Left your jeans upon the rug last night. Why I feel like we will never fight. Seems like the night will never end. I wanna be more than your friend. So can't you remember last September when we had it all? You never believed me, but now it's in 3D. Now I know what you're looking for. Take me past the fucking threshold. I wanna see you and me alone. I think I like you more cause we are grown. Santa Fe, you never rain. I think I could learn a lot from you. I might save a little spot for you. Never ends like ecstasy. I could really use a lot of you. No, there's really nothing I won't do. We can go with the flow. I don't ever wanna break your fall. You know that I'll always take your call. Go with the waves and help me retain all your love. Soak it all. I don't ever wanna sleep again. All I ever do is dream again. Ooh, whoa.
think I could learn a lot from you. I might save a little spot for you. Never ends like ecstasy. I could really use a lot of you. No, there's really nothing I won't do. Santa Fe, you never rain. I could really learn a lot from you. I might save a little spot for you. Never ends like ecstasy. I could really use a lot of you. No, there's really nothing I won't do. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's on my album, Santa Fe. Check me out if you enjoy it. I guess we're getting back to the questions.
Oh my God, Gabe, that was amazing. I loved it. I loved that.
Yeah, that was fabulous.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I love that. So I know you go to FSU. I know you've been going to singing in different places, and then you also went to another location, I think, in Orlando. So how are you able to get into these places? Do you make the calls, or how do you get in?
I feel like with music, the people that you meet and the people that are on your side and trying to support you runs really deep. And just from like the past 5 years of creating music and meeting other artists and musicians, I've met so many beautiful people who want to support. And so I had a show last week in Orlando, and one of my friends, Zach, shout out Zach, he just dropped an album. He invited me to Orlando because he was having an album release party and they needed another artist to perform. And so I was like, all right, I'm there. So just like in the long run, you're going to meet so many people who are just as creative, if not even more creative, and just as supportive as you are to them. And it's amazing that these people are there for you. So, you know, getting to perform at these cool places, it means a lot. And you start meeting more people, and the cycle goes on and on. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like networking, right? So I guess once they know each other, and the music industry has changed, right? When we were kids, it was all physical albums. Yeah. Now I feel that as it's evolved and changed, and you can download songs and you can go on streaming and all these things, I feel like, you know, your community, your tight-knit community can help them, like support. They want to support each other, right? His friends, and I know you support your friends, and I know they support you.
Of course.
Because of the way it is, right?
Yeah, you mentioned the way the music used to be, and that brought back a memory for me of when I first started buying records.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What was your first album that you bought?
45s at the drugstore in the little town I grew up in.
Uh-huh.
But that was the first place where you started, and they had this little yellow or different color wrapper, and all it wasn't even sealed. It was just tucked inside, and it was on a shelf, and you'd pick it up and bring it home and put it on your record player that had 3 speeds on it, and
I forgot about those.
That's how you'd play music. So it just it's really come a long way, but it's also made it so that you don't have to have the big record deal to get started anymore.
That's right.
100%.
You can start wherever you are.
I feel like everything is social media nowadays. So like TikTok, there's so many artists who are like signed now because of TikTok, and they have like millions of people listening to their songs as they scroll every single day. But I mean, the music industry has changed a lot, so it's cool that people can be independent nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah,
agreed.
and it's really because you don't. you guys don't see it as competition. You see it as everybody wins, right?
Exactly.
If you share, everybody wins. And that's a beautiful philosophy and approach to take to life because, you know,
Right.
we grew up in a world where it was all about competition.
Yeah. And that's a scarcity mindset.
Yes.
When you cannot share your, like what he's saying, they share, and that's an abundance mindset because there's always going to be enough. There's always going to be enough people that are going to like your music, enough people that are going to like his friend's music, right? So they don't need to, it's not competition, it's collaboration. And I feel that the young generation gets that, the collaboration.
So Gabe, if there's a young person watching the show right now or seeing it on recording, and they've thought about, they know they have some talent, they know they can write and do different things, but they're just holding back because they don't know if they can do it. So what words of advice would you have for them?
I would say follow your passions and don't listen to what anyone says negatively because people aren't going to have the same perception no matter what. And only you have your own vision. If you see it that way, then there's a possibility that it will happen. So literally just be consistent and follow your dreams because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anyone else says, only what you think.
And sometimes when you have bad days or something goes wrong, I remember you had a little something happen with that album. I don't know, you were in meltdown mode. I don't know what happened. Do you want to share?
So pretty much I started recording my album over summer and continued recording throughout fall, and I released it in December. But after the week after Halloween, so November, my hard drive had corrupted and I had lost all the project files for my entire album. But luckily I had bounces of all of the newest updated, like the songs updated. So I had those in my email and then I was able to take those files and master them and then submit it. But for the longest time, I was like, not the longest time, for a week, I was like, I'm not going to have an album anymore. I'm not going to be able to do what I wanted to do for the past like year and a half. And everything ended up coming into fruition and everything ended up coming into place naturally. So thank God for that. It's crazy how the universe works.
How did you handle it? Because I know you maintain calm, but when you get into a certain tone of voice, I'm like, uh-oh.
I mean, I tried to get my mind off of it.
Out of it.
I tried to get my mind off of it, but for like 5 days straight, I was just locked in on, damn, my album is gone. But then, thank God, I found almost every single song up to date, and that was the biggest blessing. I still lost all my other projects, but I mean, you just gotta keep on rolling with the punches. So
Yeah.
Wow.
there's nothing else you could do but keep going.
Rolling.
Yes.
Are you ready to go and do another song for us?
Let's
Next
do it.
song,
Let's do
let's
it.
go, baby.
This is called Prove, and if you like it, check it out on Spotify. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. It's called Prove.
Feeling the vibes. Feeling the vibes. I can see you like me with my 2 eyes. My heart's beating, I think you got me high. I've been needing something to give me life. Now you got me all in the mood. Think I'm falling for you. I need a bottle for 2. If you say you love me, then pro. Cause I got nothing to lose. So what the fuck we gon' do? My head's getting cloudy. I think I fucked up. You always been so rowdy. That's something I love. Tonight we leave this county. We ain't calling no bluff. Tonight we leave this county. I hope I earn your trust. Am I enough for you? Always got something to prove. Now you got me all in the mood. Think I'm falling for you. I need a bottle for 2. If you say you love me, then pro. Cause I got nothing to lose. So what the fuck we gon' do? Now you got me be all in the mode. Think I'm falling for you, I need a bottle for two. If you say you love me, then prove, cause I got nothing to lose. So what the fuck we gon' do? I see you hesitating with the words that you say. I hope you say what you mean. I'm feeling some type of way about you. I'm relevant when I'm not in your face, and I'm all over the place. I hope that I dream about you. Feeling the vibes, I can see you like me with my two eyes. My heart's beating, I think you got me high. I've been needing something to give me life. Feeling the vibes, two eyes. My heart's beating, I think you got me high. I've been needing something to give me life. Yeah. That's called Proof. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Check me out on Spotify and Apple Music and everything. Thank you.
So tell me about that song, because I don't know the backstory about that song.
I recorded that when I was in LA about a year and a half ago. My brother moved out there a year and a half ago. He was managing an artist. So, I mean, there's no really backstory. I just threw on a beat that my friend made, and I was like, damn, I can do something with this. And then I just started recording. I didn't even write it at all. I just started recording.
Oh, so you're like, you went straight from, you heard the beat.
I heard the beat, and I was instantly, like, ready to record.
You waste no time.
I did, yeah, no.
You're like right to it.
Yeah.
I love that. That's amazing. So how many songs are on this album?
There's 12 songs in the outro. So, yeah.
Okay. So I don't even know, how does it work? So you like release one and then another one, like what's the
For me,
philosophy of
I
methodology?
released the single Santa Fe first, like a month and a half before, and I had everyone listen to that, and then that was alluding to my album that I released December. So, I mean, for me, I just released that one single, and then I dropped an album like a month later.
You know, I think the best thing is, like we were talking about friends and collaborating, the way the music industry is now, it's just about sharing, you know, and having your friends share. And how does that work? Like, do you get on playlists? And then, because I know you have some friends that are on certain playlists. How does that build up?
I mean, for the most part, it's about being consistent on Spotify. The Spotify algorithm really enjoys when an artist drops consistently. So by doing that, you'll eventually get on playlists. And then if you have enough pre-saves and enough listens in a certain amount of time, you can get on editorials, which are created by the Spotify team. And if you can get in editorials, and that's like a foot in the door. So that's my next goal.
Okay. I was going to ask you, what are some of your next goals? Okay, so getting on an editorial. Well, you're on the editor's desk, so maybe, you know, I mean, maybe that would help. But I want to thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you guys for having me.
And
thank you.
Lynn, come on in.
It's been fabulous, and we are getting to the point where we're coming to the end of the show,
Yeah.
and what we want to make sure is that we don't leave without wishing everyone a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Everyone have a Happy New Year.
2023. Yes.
And next week's guest will be
Oh, next week we have
Joe Kelly, right?
Yes, I'm reading the book right now. It's
Okay,
a great book.
terrific.
Yeah, Joe Kelly.
And we will
Thank you
see
for
all of
reminding me.
you next year.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Imagine rediscovering a past life.
Now imagine finding the person you shared it with.
And I just told all my friends, I'm like, you guys have to read this because I can't put it down. And I have not even gotten to the half of the book yet.
We are Lynn Everard and Louise Gomez, and we are the authors of the book, The Reuniting of Two Past Lives and the Unveiling of the 12 Sacred Lessons.
We invite you to purchase the book and discover the magic. Even if you have never written a book, you are still an author. In fact, we all are. In every moment, each of us is writing our own unique story that we call our lives. Because many of us are, as in the lyrics of the Dan Hill song, Sometimes When We Touch, writers still trapped within our truth. If this is you, why not start writing your thoughts in a journal? It will help you get your truth on paper and could just be the start of your own book. And don't forget to join us here every week for the next edition of The Editor's Desk.